playing in the dark. This is a corner kick for them. Messina with all kinds of problems trying to clear the zone. They don't, in fact, and it's Adriano that gets a couple of chances at the right side post, and he makes it 1-0, beating Dimitri Eleftheropoulos, and that's his 11th of the season. 3 minutes later, Dejan Stankovic on the left side sends it in for Christian Vieri, and it's right at the keeper. Still 1-0 Inter. 6 minutes after that, it's a free kick for Inter. Adriano takes it to the left, then he strikes to the right. Something like that. He makes it 2-0. Eleftheropoulos looking for some defensive support. Adriano's 13th minute goal, his 12th of the season. Low balls it to the right side corner, goes clean through a number of obstacles, as Adriano is now the leading scorer in the Serie A. Later, the Brazilian international now with a chance for the hat-trick goal. Javier Zanetti sends him. He gets around the keeper, but Marco Zanchi clears it off the line, and there is the support for the keeper. Adriano denied in the 29th minute, but 7 minutes after that, he would get his third. It isn't pretty, but he bangs it in from about 3 feet out. That made it 3-0 Inter after 37. And Adriano with the swing hit from point-blank range. Second half action we would go, and Messina were looking for their first of the game. A nice through pass for Atsushi Yanagisawa. Out comes Francesco Toldo. Yanagisawa goes spinning into the air. The referee would issue a straight red card for the Inter keeper. No argument really here. One player was charging hard towards the goal, another charging hard away from the goal. The end result is Toldo getting kicked out of the game. So Inter coach Roberto Mancini would take off Andy Vandermeide, that to bring on keeper Fabian Carini. This all happening in the 49th minute. The subsequent free kick doesn't make it to the goal as it's cleared out on the right side. At the other end, free kick for Inter. Sinisa Mihalovic with the delivery off the post and off the keeper. 4-0 Inter after 55, and this one was recorded as an own goal. Back to the other end, Rafael Pereira is fouled by Christian Zanetti. That sends Messina to the spot. Nicolas Amoruso, 2 attempts. The first was called back, and the second is stopped by Carini. Good introduction to the game for him as he keeps it at 4-0. 5 minutes from full time, Giuseppe Favalli with the long lead pass for Vieri. He would fight off his defender and scores to make it 5-0 after 85, and for Vieri, it's his third.
Palermo in pink off and running in the first half. Franco Brienza leading the charge with a nice ball to Tony. Tony fires, Ta'ibi the save, the rebound leads to a goal, but it is disallowed due to an offside. Brienza disappointed then, but he'd be happier a little bit later on. Meanwhile, it's Atalanta putting a scare into the hosts. Zanoni's cross taking a favorable bounce for the guests, enabling Nicola Mingazzini to snap one off, but Matteo Guadalban is there, and those sure hands make sure that it's still goalless. More Atalanta attack work in the 37th. Igor Budan able to squirm loose and shoot with close in goal. Ends up off the side netting. Guadalban not happy that the opportunity even took place, and he lets his teammates know about it. But he'd enjoy this. Luca Toni popping it on for Franco Brienza, and Franco takes 2 touches to make it 1-0. Pretty goal, and Brienza, he wants to hear it from the fans. This is the good kind of hearing it from the fans. Top 10 nominee for Toni and Brienza of Palermo. Brienza with a stylish finish to grab the bulk of the spotlight here. Poor defending, leaving Ta'ibi completely unprotected. Still 1-0 Palermo in the second when Atalanta makes something happen. Igor Budan taking the feed, then taking the contact in the box. Down he goes. The penalty is given despite the protests of the men in pink. To the spot then, Antonio Bernardini, and Antonio is stopped by Guadalban. The rebound, and the keeper keeps that one out too. The defense finally able to clear the ball from danger. The goalkeeper maintaining a 1-goal Palermo edge. Guadalban, the man of the moment, diving to his right to make the first save, battling to keep out the second chance. 1-0 Palermo then, and at the final whistle as the teams hold their form.
Roma hosting Sampdoria, second half. Sampdoria in the dark shorts. Ball is crossed from the right side, and Baggio Pagano with the header, and that's 1-0 as he beats Ivan Pellizzoli. Goal in the 81st minute, and off comes the shirt again. It's his first goal in Italy, and the goal coming against the run of play. The ball from the right is flicked. Pagano picks the corner on Pellizzoli. And look at Christian Panucci. He had his finger up saying they had one chance. They had one chance and they made it count. Inside the last 10 minutes, corner for Roma. Ball drifts to the right through traffic, but the referee whistled down the play. A foul against Sampdoria as the referee points to the spot, and Sampdoria can't believe the call. Coach Walter Novellino included. Was it a justified call? Bazzani pulling down Dallas? Well, you can decide. From the spot, Francesco Totti scores in the 84th, 109th goal for him, and he is tied joint for all-time scoring in Italy. Now the dying moments of the game. This is Fausto Rossini. Watch this strike. Off the crossbar with power, and Rossini looks stunned as this one ends in a draw. That was the last kick of the game. In the light strip, and Goran Pandev working inside the Juve penalty area. Look at him make some moves here and hammers it to the far side on Gigi Buffon. That makes it 1-0 Lazio. Goal in the 11th minute, third of the season for the Macedonian as he plays it up for the traveling supporters. Another look at this one. Excellent ball control indeed. In tight, gets around the defenders, and he just rips it to the far side. Lazio with the lead, but Juve would get it back 30 minutes later. Mauro Camoranesi the chip into traffic. Ruben Oliveira with the redirect. And he makes it 1-1. That goal in the 40th and the second of the season for the Uruguayan, who looks pretty ripped there when he takes off his shirt, beating Matteo Serini. Wow. Looks like he works out. Camoranesi with the chip. And Oliveira the header. Serini gets a piece of it, but it's 1-1 at the half. Second half, Olivier Capo on for Oliveira, and he centers the ball, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic scores to make it 2-1. And off comes his shirt, but he's got a T-shirt underneath. But he's pumped up just the same. Goal for him, number 7, and it came in the 75th. Capo does the work, gets a bit of a break on the deflection, but Ibrahimovic is there to knock it in as this one ends 2-1.